24's Marc Perelman is covering this for us in Dakar. He joins us now on the program. Marc, on the opening day of this summit, the coronavirus pandemic at the heart of discussions, isn't it?
Yes, and at the heart of a very, very offensive speech by South Africa's president, Cyril Ramaphosa, who is literally irate at the way rich countries have treated South Africa. He said South Africa immediately informed the world about the appearance of the new variant, Omicron, and as a result, it got a travel ban. And he said this is hypocrisy of the worst sort, and it must end right now. He said that Southern African states' economies would be devastated by this travel ban because they rely so much on tourism. And he also added that South Africa and India had asked for months to waive the patents on the COVID vaccines at the World Trade Organization, and that despite promises from rich countries that they would support such a move to help boost vaccination in poor countries, this hasn't happened. So the South African president says, rich countries are always saying they're our best partners, but in fact, they're only caring about their own citizens and not about the world's global health. And so he wants this to end as soon as possible.
Let's take a look now at climate, terrorism, cooperation. Tell us more about the other issues on the agenda of this summit.
Yes, obviously security is still a major issue. The president of Niger gave a very precise description of how jihadist groups were developing in the Sahel region using arms trafficking, drugs trafficking, and were really destabilizing the countries in the region. And the head of the African Union Commission, Moussa Faki Mohamed, gave a very, very somber speech saying the situation was dark, was very, very dark, and Africa never had the threat of terrorism and destabilization had been so widespread on the continent. He said it was time for African countries really to take matters into their own hand, because in addition to instability, we're seeing coups and democracy really in difficulty. So he said it's time for us Africans to ask, why is this happening right now, and really to take the necessary steps to remedy the situation, because he's quite pessimistic. I've never heard him sound the alarm bell at this point during those kinds of summits.
All right, Marc Perelman reporting live for France 24 in Dakar, covering the Peace and Security Forum there.